on real stories of the Highway Patrol.
Yeah, we got one here. He stopped. He shut his engine off.
Hunters become the hunted when state police set a trap deep in an Oregon forest.
He just shot. Okay, come on. Come on, he shot again.
Okay, did he point a gun at you?
West Virginia troopers discover there's a fine line between love and hate.
Arrest me. I don't care. I love this man.
Well,
and he pushed him on and he spit on him.
Teens acting like bullies, and Connecticut troopers want to end their mean streak.
yeah. So you didn't have any problems with any retarded guys?
These are the real stories of the Highway Patrol.
What you're about to see is real. Stories from the Highway Patrol and state police agencies of America. Our video cameras record what actually happens as officers and troopers work to keep our highways safe.
Kanawha County deputies were down here responding to a domestic dispute with a gun involved.
Apparently it's an altercation with they're up at
514, the Metro on low band.
here calling the problem. 28.
He's not doing me like that. I had to run and take off.
Hold on a minute, ma'am. Just settle down. We need to talk a little bit. What happened down here tonight?
He's drunk. I told him. I've had a little bit to drink too. I told him 3 weeks ago when I got a warrant for him and I dropped it. I told him I said, Bobby, come over to the house tonight, and he was drinking again, and I had to take off running, and
Is the warrant still active on him that you have on?
no, I dropped it. I thought that he was going to straighten up.
Did he point a gun at you? That's a
I didn't
woman over
see
there.
it. I didn't see it. That's no woman.
Was he beating on you? What happened to your knee?
I just want him to get away. I just want him to leave me alone.
Well, we're trying to do something about it. We need to know what happened there.
He took me to breakfast. He said he wasn't going to drink anything or nothing, and he did. And we got home this evening, and he started the same stuff. I had to take off running down the back road.
Okay. When you came out here, though, and talked to him, you said you ain't going to be done this way no more.
No, I'm not going to be done this
What way
way.
are you talking about? What'd he do to you? Did he point a gun at you tonight? You know if he did or not.
He pulled one out. I don't know if it was a gun. He took off. And
What'd he say to you when he pulled the gun out?
he says, he's not going to spend a day without me.
Did he threaten you with it?
I didn't see it.
Okay. Well, you just told me that he pulled one out. I need to know what he did with it.
I just want him to stay away from me.
Oh, I know that, ma'am, but I need to know what he did with the gun.
I just want him to stay away from me.
Okay? First of all, she comes out here and says, you ain't going to be doing me this way. We come in the yard. The mom said that he had a gun on her.
Well, he told me he had a gun.
Yeah.
45. He said he had a clip in it, but he said he pulled one out.
Okay. And then she says she doesn't want to press charges now. She just wants him away from her and all that stuff. But he done brandished a weapon.
Why in the hell didn't you listen?
Come on out there.
Why didn't you listen to me? Damn it, why didn't you love me?
We have to arrest you too.
Why didn't you love me? Arrest me. I don't care. I love this man.
Well.
Damn it.
All right.
No, arrest me. Arrest me. I don't care. I love this man. I love him.
Well, when I tell you to get out of the car, I mean to get out of the car.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just don't understand. I love that man.
Well.
And he puts a gun on me
Well,
and
you want to
everything.
press charges against him?
My mother is.
You want to?
Yes,
You been drinking today?
Yes, I had a few beers. Yes, I did. I just want him to stay away from me.
Well, you know that we have to certain domestic laws that can prevent him from being around you.
All right.
Right? And you got a warrant last time and you said you dropped it? Why'd you drop it for?
He promised me this would be better. These people, I've known them since I've been like 5 years old.
What do you think the problem is? You think the problem is alcohol?
Got an alcohol problem.
Okay, evidently you've all both been drinking quite a bit tonight, haven't you?
This is all friends.
Oh, I know you did.
It's my great aunt's house. She's
Yeah.
like 87 years old.
Okay, then definitely we need to get something done about it, right? Because you were raising Cain back there in the car with him.
I'm sick of it.
Well, then we're going to have to take care of it.
The husband was arrested for 2 outstanding battery warrants. He was released on $500 bond pending trial. The wife refused to press charges against him. She was arrested for public intoxication, was seen by a magistrate, and released to the custody of her parents. Her mother was the one who originally called the police to intervene.
Yeah, we got one here. He stopped. He's
Next,
shut his engine
hunters
off.
become the
Yeah,
hunted
sure.
when state police set a trap deep in an Oregon forest.
He just shot. Okay, come on. Come on, he shot again.
And they pushed him out of the way and they spit on him.
When teens act like bullies, Connecticut troopers are called to the scene.
Yeah. You don't know, so you didn't have any problems with any retarded guys?
I don't know any retarded guys.
Okay. Yeah, just because you don't know one doesn't mean you couldn't have a problem with one, right?
Real Stories is brought to you by Viennetta from Breyers. One slice is never enough. Head & Shoulders turns dandruff problems into great-looking hair.
Head & Shoulders is now new Head & Shoulders with Micro D. Better on the outside, better on the inside.
Breyers has created a spectacular dessert called Viennetta. But this delicious premium ice cream with its crispy, chocolatey layers could cause one small problem. Viennetta from Breyers. One slice is never enough.
When it comes to medicine, I won't use something just because it's made for women. I want to use what my doctor recommends. For hemorrhoids, that's Preparation H. It's effective even on my worst symptoms, yet it soothes and protects. Preparation H, recommended by doctors, trusted by women.
I remember building this deck, but the Palmers forgot to protect it with Thompson's Wood Protector Preservative. Protection from water, sun, and mildew damage. They learned their lesson. Thompson's Wood Protector Preservative. #1 for wood.
You really think this is the right thing for us to be doing, Ivana?
What do people think?
Let them talk.
Donna.
Ivana. It's wrong, isn't it?
But it feels so right.
Then it's a deal?
Yes, we eat our pizza the wrong way.
Crust first. Introducing stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. With a ring of cheese baked into a totally new, thinner crust, you'll want to eat it the wrong way. Crust first.
May I have the last slice?
Actually, you're only entitled to half. Large, just $9.99.
NBC tonight. For the first time, Steven Spielberg unlocks the secrets behind Jurassic Park.
The audience has to believe to take the journey.
See the modern magic that made these creatures come to life. Before you watch the movie on NBC, watch the making of Jurassic Park starting at 8, 7 Central. Then, arresting television follows with an all-new Dateline, plus an ex-priest with a secret past.
He molested these kids.
A legal loophole could set him free.
You have no case.
That's a hell of a system you got, counselor.
Law and Order, an all-new NBC tonight.
Well, today's the day before the opening of the first elk season here in Western Oregon. You know, for years we've had problems with people that will take an elk the day before.
You head over there in the trail.
Too downhill. So what we've done is we've set up our wildlife enforcement decoy, as it's called. Basically what it is, it's an elk decoy.
What if we set him up right under here? It'd get him up a little more level. And it'd get his head into these antlers, or into the brush a little bit.
How about swing those antlers, swing rear end around a little bit more.
There we go.
Okay.
That doesn't look too bad, actually, looking up like that. Right here.
And we've set it up in an area here where we would hope that we're going to get those people that are so inclined to shoot an elk early, that they'll shoot at the decoy instead, and we don't have to sacrifice an animal.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, Joe, it looks good. Let's go.
So what we're going to do is we'll sit here in the brush. We've got vehicles at both ends of this road to make the actual stop in the event they run on us. We know that there are people out here with the inclination to poach. And in the past, we've had difficulties being there when they actually did it. Well, now we give them the opportunity by strategically placing our decoy in an area where we've had some problems in the past, and we use it as a tool to apprehend those people before they actually do kill an animal. And it's proven to be quite successful.
Yeah, we got another one coming.
Okay, he might have a gun. I saw a gun barrel. He's got a gun. He's walking on the road with a gun. Jacking in a shell. He just shot. Okay, come on. Come on, he shot again. Okay, he's running back to the rig. He knows it's a fake.
Deal to someone.
It's a red Ford pickup, red and white. He's coming up toward you, Joe. Got a four-wheeler in the back. Brent, pick us up. We're gonna have to expedite because we still got the decoy out there and people may be blasting at it while we're taking care of these guys. Rushing the season a little bit?
No, this is... Oh.
How about you, Rick? You do have a Oregon hunting license? You don't even have a hunting license?
Okay.
And you don't have a first season tag at all around in the rig? No. Neither one of you even have a tag?
No, this one doesn't either.
Okay, is this the one? I couldn't tell from that distance. Which one did you use? This one? Okay. You're up doing some pre-season scouting. What season were you going to hunt?
I'm hunting second season.
You're hunting second?
Yeah.
Okay.
My boy has a tag for first season, and he's working, so I told him I'd come up and look around for him.
Were you planning on getting a tag?
I was going to hunt the second season.
Well, is somebody in your party going to be hunting first season?
No, sir.
Oh, I would, yeah.
Well, what were you going to do with the elk?
I wasn't going to leave it there.
You hadn't given any more thought than that?
No, not really. I wasn't really coming up here to shoot one, and then we seen that. Greed took over.
Greed took over? Yeah. Fortunately, it wasn't a real elk. I'd have been a real shame to have sacrificed a real elk, too. And,
The suspect was charged with poaching and hunting out of season. If convicted, he faces up to 2 years in jail and $5,000 in fines. He was released at the scene pending trial. The driver was charged with aiding and abetting. He will have to pay $1,113 bail at the time of his court appearance. The decoy, Scruffy the Bull, suffered no serious damage that day.
Some kids spit in your hair? All of them kids been gaining up on me.
Next, Connecticut troopers must investigate an act of cruelty against a disadvantaged person.
How tall? Was he my height? I'm 5'10". Is he around my height? Smaller? Smaller. Smaller.
What were you doing up there?
Visiting some family. My grandmother just passed away.
Coming up, a sad trip turned sadder on a Rhode Island interstate when troopers detect suspicious activity.
Stand right here, I said.
They say you should be modest, but I say flaunt it. Why be afraid to show what you're made of? It's like the Whopper. Flame broiling marks proudly displayed, lettuce, tomato boldly exposed. It's not some fried burger hiding behind a bun. You charge 99 cents, and that Whopper practically screams, I am 99-cent Whopper, look at me, order me. It's really quite dramatic.
Burger King, get your burger's worth. Something is terribly wrong with the children of Midwich.
There have been a few casualties.
They control your mind.
There are going to be changes.
They control your thoughts.
What are they going to do to us?
And nothing can stop them. Christopher Reeve, Kirstie Alley, John Carpenter's Village of the Damned. Rated R.
Starts Friday at a theater near you.
Introducing the hottest new car in America, the all-new Accent, starting at just $75.79 for current Hyundai owners. When you get into the Accent, you'll see why everyone wants one. Maybe it's Accent's dual airbags, or the powerful low-maintenance 1.5-liter 92-horsepower engine that delivers 38 highway miles per gallon. Whatever the reason, at just $75.79, you'll see why the all-new Accent is so hot. Special introductory price ends April 29, 1995, so hurry in now to your nearest neighborhood Hyundai dealer.
I'm the man.
So, who's gonna be our next couple? Let's bougie! And tonight's winner gets dinner on the house!
Here in the Outback, nothing brings out our hunger to compete like a juicy steak and a bloomin' onion.
At Outback Steakhouse, we know nothing starts an evening off on the right foot like a great steak. Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
In the springtime in colonial Williamsburg, fresh spring colors are blooming, just as they are next door in Merchant Square. 41 very special locally owned stores where the merchants welcome you and offer you the treasures of the season, or any season. They'll help you find one-of-a-kind and ties that bind, exotic gems, and gems of good taste. But perhaps it's the experience you'll treasure most of all in Merchant Square.
We're headed to the borough of Jewett City, which is a small area in the town of Griswold. And we're going to back up Trooper Johnson for a youth problem, which could be just about anything. Could be a violent youth, could be she's having problems controlling her son or whoever it is. Let's see what it is when we get there, if this is even the right address.
You don't know which one,
You saw this happen?
Yeah, I called in earlier today. That there was, in the back, we had a wedding back here today. Started at 4
kids that were mooning somebody or something?
Yeah, right. He took his pants on and he mooned Albert, the retarded kid, the guy that hangs the street. And I watched them. They were all on back, 5 of them.
5 of them.
One kid, the one with the white sweatshirt and green hat. And one kid spit on him, and they pushed him out of the way and they spit on him. Yeah. So I called you right away, but I know you had a lot of people you had to answer to.
Yeah.
And I know it's kind of hard for you. That's why I didn't bother. I never bother you when it's stupid things like kicking the door.
Yeah.
Because I can handle that.
Right.
But when they spit on a retarded guy, that's what bothered me. He was right upstairs.
Okay. Is this number 2?
Yeah.
What's the problem? Hi.
I was going to the store, walking home.
Yeah.
Some kids spit in my hair.
Some kids spit in your hair?
All of them kids been gaining up on me, spitting them at me.
Can you describe the kids for me?
One had orange coat on and a brown coat.
Orange coat?
Yeah, orange and black.
Okay.
Yep. And them kids did it twice to me.
Twice, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Where did this take place exactly? Over by Michael's, or?
Yes, them always hanging up there.
Okay.
They spit at you twice the same night, right?
Yes.
Same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Different time. When I went up, Marie at the package store asked me to go get a pizza. Them kids was gaining up on me, spitting at me.
You know how tall he was?
I don't know how tall.
How tall? Was he my height? I'm 5'10". Was he around my height? Smaller?
Smaller.
Smaller.
Them all teenagers.
Okay.
How many was it? Do you remember how many it was?
I can't count too good.
You can't count too good.
No.
Okay.
No, and I don't think that's right.
Right. Absolutely. All right, we're going to go out and try to find him. If I find him, I'll call you.
Still gotta go get bread. I think to go buy myself get bread.
Okay.
Kids spit at you, them call you retard.
Okay.
I can't help
No,
you
that's
like
not
that
right.
way.
Right. All right, well, we're going to go try to find him, and we'll call you back, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Good night.
Thank you for coming over.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank
You have a
you
good
very
night. I'll
much.
call you back if we find them, okay? We'll go down and see if that was them.
Yeah,
They're going to deny it anyways. And she can't identify them anyway, so.
Right, so.
All right, we're going to try to go find the kids. They're the same bunch of kids that hang around every night right down here on the main street. If they were bothering her, we'll talk to them, see if they admit it, which they're probably not going to, and then we can call her back and let them know we found them at least. That wasn't these guys, was it?
You said you heard some looks this morning. Little kids, yeah.
What time? You wouldn't do something like that, would you?
I don't do that. It's childish.
It wasn't you guys?
You guys?
You see any other guys hanging around on the street? It's typical. It's a real tough guy, Jewett City. The kid with the white hat that's coming over here right now, right?
Yeah, he says he had
All right, let's bring him down away from her. Hey, were you out here earlier?
Earlier?
Yeah, earlier in the alley over near the Altones, where the wedding party was going on. How come I got somebody telling me that you were?
I wasn't back there. I just got here with my girl.
How come I have somebody that says that you were back there?
I wasn't back there.
You weren't back there?
I was with my girl. I'm talking to my girl.
Where are you from?
Here.
You had no dealings with anybody? You didn't have a beef with anybody on the street?
Altercation, nothing.
You didn't have a beef with a retarded guy?
Retarded guy?
Yeah.
I don't know any retarded guy.
You don't know? So you didn't have any problems with any retarded guys?
I don't know any retarded guy.
Okay. Yeah, just because you don't know one doesn't mean you couldn't have a problem with one, right? Let's keep him here for a second. This could possibly not be him then?
That's what she said. She said, I just brought him into town.
So you're not sure if it was him?
Well, he had a white sweatshirt, hooded sweatshirt, and a green hat.
Okay, so, all right. Well, there's a lot of kids around here tonight anyways. You know, this poor woman that, you know, she's victimized, she can't even tell us who it was. So the chances of us making an arrest are slim and none, but we can at least talk to the kids and instill in them the fact that, hey, this isn't going to be tolerated, you know?
The suspects who spit at the woman and the boy were never found. According to the trooper, the female victim had previously filed several complaints about abusive behavior.
Stopping this vehicle has a right tail light out, and he was lane roadway violation, which means he was off the roadway a little bit into the breakdown lane. So we're going to check him out and check his condition. Where you headed to?
Excuse me?
Where you going tonight?
To Massachusetts.
Massachusetts?
Yes.
And you're coming from?
I'm from New York City.
New York City?
Yes.
What were you doing up there?
Visit some family. Then I just pass away.
Okay, what part of New York? Brooklyn?
Where you want to go?
Hey, so do you have the registration for the vehicle?
Excuse me,
Do you
ma'am.
have the registration for the vehicle?
What was in your hands? Way back. Come out here for a minute. Do you have some identification up with you? You don't have anything with you at all? Where are you coming from right now? Do you have a license? Ma'am, do you have a license on you? Or any type of identification with you at all? Nothing. Is that your purse right there? That's not your purse. Stand right here. Stand right here, I said.
That's your pocket right up there. Any more cocaine in this stuff? What's this? Get any more drugs on you?
No, I don't got no more drugs on, sir.
Trooper Icott approached the vehicle. Apparently, the passenger was hiding a small plastic baggie containing what looks like to be cocaine. And a search of the driver revealed that he had 2 bags of what looks to be marijuana on him. So we're going to take a further check of the vehicle. Ma'am, just step back here and put your hand over here, away from the trooper. Hey, you're under arrest. Possession of marijuana. Bring your left hand back.
The female was charged with felony possession of cocaine. If guilty, she faces up to 1 year in jail and $1,000 in fines. The driver was charged with possession of marijuana, driving without a license, weaving, and faulty taillight. If found guilty, he could be sentenced to 1 year in jail and $1,101 in fines. They were released pending trial.
Do you know what's in your ice cream?
Only milk, Mondo, Ingerbers, and lights. Cream. 7480 sugar. Stellium so white. And vanilla. That's Stellium gum. Briar's all natural. They don't do that kind of stuff. And I give it a thumbs up.
Moms who read labels choose Breyer's all-natural ice cream in the black pack.
Just imagine $100,000 or more. It's yours for the taking, if only they could find you. In a 10 on your side special report, Wavy News 10's Stephen Lattimore will show you bank accounts, insurance policies, and lottery winnings that no one has ever claimed. Is this money yours? Find out, because if it has your name on it, surprise, you're rich. Tomorrow at 6, only on the station on your side. Wavy TV 10.
This man is not dancing in celebration. He made a bet. He lost. And so, he must dance. High stakes. The new game from the Virginia Lottery. 6 chances to win up to $25,000. And all you risk is a buck.
Raging floodwaters rack the mountains of Northern California.
Some of these folks down here have lost everything.
On real stories of the Highway Patrol.
They
Pick up 4.
Now appearing on your TV is Chili's new cheesesteak sandwich, loaded with Philly steak and melted Swiss cheese. If you wish to experience smell-o-vision, scratch inside the dotted lines. Smell that Philly steak. How about those onions and bell peppers?
I'm starving.
Typho. Chili's cheesesteak.
I'm driving.
Smell-o-vision from Chili's.
Attention, all military E1 and up and civil service. No money down. Getting credit is no problem, and you can get it today with absolutely no payments for 60 days. At New Home TV and Furniture, it's easy to own anything from the huge selection of furniture, TVs, appliances, camcorders, fine jewelry, and more. Remember, no money down. Credit is not a problem. No payments for 60 days. Take it home today. It's yours from New Home TV and Furniture. Buy now.
Hot Pockets, filled with pepperoni pizza or ham and cheese and a crispy crust.
What are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets.
Try Lean Pockets, too.
My dad has been my dentist since my first tooth has come in, and this is the first toothpaste that he's ever sent me.
This is Tartar Control Mentadent.
It has everything.
Show me a grilled cheese sandwich and I melt. But what about all that fat? Well, Alpine Lace took care of that with its delicious fat-free singles. No fat, no fat, no fat.
Turning right on a red light makes traffic flow better and reduces congestion, but only when there's a break in cross traffic. Some drivers forget to check left before they turn right and swing out directly in front of oncoming cars. Squealing brakes tell the story of a careless driver who didn't take time to look. A right turn on red begins with the eyes. Make sure a safe opening exists before you turn.
This safety tip has been brought to you by Head & Shoulders, turns dandruff problems into great-looking hair.
Stopping a dark blue Buick. Looks like old Hearse. He definitely doesn't have any shocks on there. How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
All right, bud. Need to see your driver's license. Are y'all out hearsing around?
Put on bump. Actually, we just came back from Georgia Tech and we did some pool and
Your shocks aren't too good on this thing, are they? Your shocks aren't too good on this thing, are
no,
they?
they aren't. Also, I've got my muffler hanging really low.
Chester, I just want to ask you one question. Being that your hearse has got bad shocks and your exhaust is bad, do you think your car just might be in grave condition?
From the Highway Patrol and State Police Agencies of America, thank you for watching.